Did you know that Brazil is the largest country in South America and the fifth largest in the world? It's a colossal landmass that's larger than Australia and almost as big as the United States. Brazil is a melting pot of diverse cultures, rich history, and breathtaking landscapes. It's a country that defies simple description, and one that never fails to surprise those who venture into its expansive territories. Now let's dive a bit deeper. Brazil is a country that is as diverse as it is vast. Its history is a tapestry woven from the threads of native tribes, Portuguese colonists, African slaves, and immigrants from Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. These influences are evident everywhere, from the unique architecture and vibrant festivals to the rhythm of its music and the flavor of its cuisine. Brazil's official language is Portuguese, a linguistic legacy of its colonial past. But don't be fooled into thinking that Portuguese is the only language spoken here. In this multicultural nation, you'll hear a symphony of different dialects and languages, each adding its own note to the rich melody of Brazilian life. When it comes to the population, Brazil is home to over 200 million people. That's more than 3 times the population of Spain. And while the majority of Brazilians live in sprawling urban centers like São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, there are many who still live in small towns and rural communities, preserving traditions that have been passed down through generations. Brazil is a land of contrasts, where modern cities coexist with untouched wilderness, where traditional lifestyles mingle with cutting-edge technology. It's a place where every day brings a new discovery, a new story, a new adventure. It's a country that embraces its past while looking forward to the future. So, with such a vast and diverse country, where should a curious traveler start exploring? Well, stay tuned as we embark on this incredible journey, unveiling the beauty, the mystery, and the magic of Brazil. Imagine a forest so vast it produces 20% of the world's oxygen. Welcome to the Amazon Rainforest. Encompassing an area larger than the whole of Western Europe, the Amazon Rainforest is a living, breathing organism. It's a global powerhouse of biodiversity, home to an estimated 400 billion individual trees from 16,000 species. Yes, you heard it right, 16,000 species. Such diversity is mind-boggling. And let's not forget the wildlife. The Amazon plays host to 1 in 10 known species on Earth, including the jaguar, the Amazon river dolphin, and the elusive harpy eagle. But it doesn't stop there. This colossal forest is a sanctuary to over 30 million people too, belonging to 350 different indigenous groups. Each of these communities has adapted to the rainforest in their unique ways, living in harmony with the flora and fauna, and playing a crucial role in preserving this vital ecosystem. Beyond its inhabitants, the Amazon rainforest is a global climate regulator. It acts as the world's largest carbon sink, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and in return, gifting us about 1/5 of the planet's oxygen. It's no wonder we call it the lungs of our planet. Yet, this incredible ecosystem is under threat. Deforestation, illegal logging, and climate change are depleting the Amazon at an alarming rate. The disappearance of this green paradise would not only mean the loss of countless species and indigenous cultures, but also a severe blow to our planet's health. Protecting the Amazon rainforest is a matter of global importance. Its preservation is not just for the sake of the species that call it home, or the indigenous communities that depend on it, but for the entire world. Indeed, the Amazon is a treasure trove for nature lovers. But what about the urban explorers? From the samba-filled streets of Rio de Janeiro to the architectural wonders of Brasilia, Brazil's cities are as diverse as they come. Immerse yourself in the rhythm of Rio, a city that dances to the beat of its own drum. Here, the iconic Christ the Redeemer stretches his arms wide, embracing both locals and visitors alike. This city is home to the world-renowned Carnival of Rio, an extravagant celebration of vibrancy and vitality. It's a spectacle of color, sound, and movement where the whole city transforms into a pulsating stage. Next, let's journey to the heart of Brazil, to the city of Brasilia. This city is a testament to the country's forward-thinking spirit, a place where futuristic architecture meets traditional culture. The Cathedral of Brasilia, a masterpiece of modern design, stands proudly amidst the city's landscape. Its unique structure, reminiscent of hands reaching towards the heavens, is a sight to behold. São Paulo, the largest city in Brazil, is a melting pot of cultures. It's a city that thrives in its diversity, offering a blend of traditional and contemporary experiences. The São Paulo Museum of Art, an architectural gem itself, houses a vast collection of Brazilian and international art, a must-visit for the culturally inclined. Venture to Salvador, the capital of Bahia, where history and culture collide. The city boasts a well-preserved colonial city center, a vibrant music scene, and some of the country's best cuisine. From its cobblestone streets to its lively festivals, Salvador is a city that truly celebrates its Afro-Brazilian heritage. Finally, don't miss the opportunity to explore the charming city of Florianopolis. Blessed with stunning beaches, rolling hills, and a rich cultural heritage, it offers a more laid-back vibe, perfect for those seeking a tranquil escape. Each city in Brazil has its own unique flavor, a distinct rhythm that sets it apart. They're all steeped in history and culture, yet each one is bustling with modern energy, promising exciting adventures at every turn. Yes, the cities of Brazil are full of life, but there's also beauty to be found off the beaten path. Ever heard of the Pantanal? It's the world's largest tropical wetland area, and it's right here in Brazil. Just imagine. An expansive oasis stretching over 75,000 square miles, teeming with diverse wildlife, from jaguars to caimans and from capybaras to the beautiful hyacinth macaws. A place where nature is untamed and unspoiled, offering an experience that's raw and fascinating. But the Pantanal isn't the only hidden gem tucked away in Brazil's vast landscape. Let's take a journey to the heart of Bahia, where the Chapada Diamantina National Park resides. This natural wonder is a hiker's paradise filled with towering cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and crystal-clear caves. Imagine walking along trails framed by wild orchids and bromeliads, only to stumble upon a breathtaking vista of the Vale do Pati, a valley that's been sculpted by nature over millennia. Not all of Brazil's lesser-known attractions are nestled in the wilderness, though. Venture into the historical town of Ouro Preto, and you'll be stepping back in time. The cobblestone streets, the Baroque architecture, the ornate churches, they all tell a story of Brazil's rich colonial history. And the best part, this charming town is nestled in the mountains, offering panoramic views that are simply stunning. Each of these places offers a unique experience, a chance to delve deeper into the heart and soul of Brazil. Whether you're an adventurer seeking the thrill of the wild, a history enthusiast wanting to delve into the country's past, or simply a traveler seeking beauty and tranquility, these hidden gems have something to offer. So next time you think of Brazil, go beyond the iconic Christ the Redeemer or the vibrant Rio Carnival. Remember the Pantanal, with its lush wetlands, the Chapada Diamantina National Park, with its dramatic landscapes, and Ouro Preto, with its colonial charm. These hidden gems show a different side of Brazil, one that's just as captivating as its famous landmarks. So dare to explore the road less traveled, and you might just uncover a side of Brazil that leaves you in awe. Feijoada, acarajé, brigadeiro. If these names make your mouth water, you're in for a treat. Let's dive into the rich and diverse world of Brazilian cuisine. A country as large as Brazil naturally has a culinary scene as vast and varied as its landscape. From the hearty stews of the Amazon to the spicy seafood of the coast, Brazilian food is a melting pot of flavors, just like its people. Imagine a Sunday family gathering around a simmering pot of feijoada. This traditional black bean stew, brimming with different cuts of pork, is a national favorite. A dish so cherished, it's often called the national dish of Brazil. Served with rice, collard greens, and farofa, a type of toasted cassava flour mixture, it's a meal that will keep you going all day. Now let's take a stroll down the bustling streets of Salvador. The aroma of acarajé, a deep-fried ball of black-eyed pea dough filled with vatapá, a paste made from bread, shrimp, coconut milk, and palm oil, wafts through the air. Street food in Brazil is an experience in itself, a vibrant journey of flavors that can satisfy any palate. The influence of various cultures is evident in Brazilian food. The Portuguese introduced sweets to the Brazilian table. One such sweet treat is brigadeiro, a chocolate truffle-like dessert made from condensed milk, cocoa powder, butter, and chocolate sprinkles. It's a staple at any Brazilian birthday party and a must-try for anyone with a sweet tooth. Brazilian cuisine isn't just about food, it's also about the drinks. Caipirinha, Brazil's national cocktail, made with cachaça, a spirit distilled from fermented sugarcane. Sugar and lime is a refreshing treat that perfectly complements the country's tropical climate. A trip to Brazil wouldn't be complete without indulging in its delightful cuisine, but remember, this vast country has so much more to offer. As we wrap up our virtual journey, it's clear that Brazil is more than just samba and football. This journey through Brazil has been an eye-opening adventure, to say the least. We've gone beyond the glitz and glamour of the carnival and the well-trodden path to the Christ the Redeemer statue. We've delved into the heart of the Amazon, often referred to as the lungs of our planet, with its unparalleled biodiversity and its indigenous tribes who have so much to teach us about sustainable living. We've strolled through the vibrant cities, each with its unique character and charm. From the bustling streets of Sao Paulo, the largest city in the southern hemisphere, to the charming colonial architecture of Salvador. We've seen how Brazil is a melting pot of cultures where the old and the new coexist harmoniously. We've discovered hidden gems like the enchanting town of Parody, the unspoiled beaches of Fernando de Noronha, and the awe-inspiring Iguazu Falls. Places that are off the beaten track but offer experiences that are as authentic as they are unforgettable. And of course, we've savored the delights of Brazilian cuisine, from the national dish of feijoada, a hearty black bean stew, to acarajé, a deep-fried ball of black-eyed pea dough filled with shrimp. We've seen how food is a reflection of Brazil's diverse cultural heritage, a fusion of flavors from Europe, Africa, and the indigenous tribes. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Brazil is a vast country with so much more to explore and discover. Whether you're intrigued by its rich history, fascinated by its diverse wildlife, or enticed by its mouth-watering cuisine, there's something in Brazil that will pique your interest. So, I encourage you to delve deeper, to learn more about this fascinating country, and perhaps even consider planning a trip, because as we've seen, Brazil is not just a destination, it's an experience. Whether you're a nature lover, a history buff, or a foodie, Brazil has something for you. So, when are you planning your trip?